The air thrummed with the promise of new beginnings, a symphony of mechanical whirs and human anticipation. At Kuala Lumpur International Airport, Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370 prepared for what was expected to be a routine flight, a journey like countless others before it. It was March 8, 2014, a date that would soon be etched into the annals of aviation history. 227 passengers, a mix of nationalities and dreams, settled into their seats, each carrying their own stories and aspirations. Among them were families returning from vacations, businessmen on their way to deals, and individuals excited for new chapters, all united by the shared experience of flight. The Boeing 777, a marvel of modern engineering and a symbol of aviation's progress, taxied on the runway, its sleek form cutting through the night. Its powerful engines roared, propelling it into the night sky, destined for Beijing, a city of ancient history and modern marvels. The first leg of the journey was uneventful, a smooth ascent into the heavens, where the plane would cruise above the clouds. The plane climbed to its cruising altitude, a height where the world below seemed distant and serene. Passengers slept, read, or watched movies, lulled by the familiar rhythm of flight, a temporary escape from the world below. In the cockpit, Captain Zahari Ahmad Shah, a veteran pilot with years of experience, oversaw the journey with a steady hand and a watchful eye. Everything seemed routine, a symphony of technology and human expertise working in perfect harmony, each component playing its part flawlessly. Little did anyone know, this seemingly ordinary flight would soon become an enigma, captivating the world with its mystery, a puzzle that would challenge experts and haunt the hearts of many. 38 minutes into the flight, as MH370 approached Vietnamese airspace, the unthinkable occurred. The plane, a blip on radar screens, vanished. Air traffic controllers in Kuala Lumpur received one final, chilling transmission. "Good night, Malaysian 370. Silence descended. Minutes stretched into an hour, the silence amplifying the growing unease. Frantic calls were made, desperate attempts to re-establish contact with the missing aircraft. But MH370 remained stubbornly silent, lost somewhere over the Gulf of Thailand. Confusion reigned in the control room and beyond. How could a modern aircraft equipped with sophisticated communication and tracking systems simply disappear? The initial assumption was a catastrophic failure, a sudden and inexplicable event leading to a crash. Search and rescue teams were immediately dispatched to the plane's last known location. The world watched, holding its breath, as the desperate search for MH370 began. The South China Sea, vast and unforgiving, became the focal point of the initial search efforts. Its deep waters and unpredictable weather conditions posed significant challenges to the search teams. Ships from multiple nations, including Malaysia, Vietnam, and China, scoured the waters. Each vessel was equipped with advanced sonar and radar systems, tirelessly scanning the ocean for any sign of the missing aircraft. Helicopters buzzed overhead, their searchlights cutting through the darkness. These aerial units worked in tandem with the ships below, covering vast areas in their relentless search. Days turned into a week, the urgency mounting with each passing hour. Rescue teams worked around the clock, driven by the hope of finding survivors or at least some clue to the plane's fate. Yet the sea remained stubbornly silent, yielding no trace of the missing plane. The vast expanse of water seemed to swallow every effort, leaving searchers frustrated and disheartened. The lack of wreckage of any sign of MH370 only deepened the mystery. Search teams began to question their methods and the initial assumptions about the plane's last known location. Then a crucial piece of information emerged, turning the investigation on its head. Analysts pored over every detail, hoping to find a breakthrough. Military radar data, initially overlooked, revealed a startling fact. MH370 had not crashed in the South China Sea. This new data suggested a completely different scenario. Instead, it had inexplicably deviated from its planned course, turning west and flying for hours after its last communication. This unexpected turn of events baffled investigators and opened up new avenues of inquiry. This revelation shifted the search from the South China Sea to the vast expanse of the Indian Ocean, a daunting task that would test the limits of technology and human endurance. The new search area was even more remote and challenging. requiring international cooperation and the deployment of the most advanced search technology available. The Indian Ocean, the third largest of the world's oceans, became the new hunting ground for MH370. This vast expanse of water, stretching over 70 million square kilometers, is both beautiful and treacherous. It was a daunting task, one that required immense resources and unwavering determination. This immense body of water, with its unpredictable currents and depths reaching thousands of meters, presented a colossal challenge. The ocean's depths hide many secrets, making the search even more complex. Sophisticated sonar equipment was deployed, towed by ships crisscrossing designated search zones. These ships navigated through rough seas, tirelessly scanning the ocean floor. These devices, designed to map the ocean floor, listened for any sign, any echo, that might betray the plane's final resting place. The technology was cutting edge, but the task was still monumental. The search, a complex and expensive undertaking, involved international collaboration on an unprecedented scale. Countries from around the world contributed ships, technology, and expertise. Experts in various fields, from oceanography to aviation, pooled their knowledge and resources. They analyzed data, shared insights, and worked around the clock to piece together the puzzle. Weeks turned into months, each passing day a stark reminder of the human cost of this mystery. The relentless passage of time weighed heavily on everyone involved. The families of the passengers, caught in a limbo of grief and uncertainty, clung to the slimmest of hopes as the search for MH370 continued relentlessly. Their pain and longing were a constant reminder of the stakes involved in this unprecedented search effort. Section 5. Fragments of Hope. The debris trail. Years after the disappearance, the relentless ocean currents offered a glimmer of hope and heartbreak. Pieces of debris, confirmed to be from MH370, began washing ashore on the coasts of Reunion Island, Mozambique and Tanzania. These fragments, ranging from a flaperon to pieces of the interior cabin, provided tangible evidence of the plane's fate, confirming it had indeed met a tragic end in the Indian Ocean. Each new discovery brought a mix of emotions: relief at finding a piece of the puzzle, grief for the lost souls, and renewed determination to uncover the truth. However, the debris offered more questions than answers. The condition of the wreckage, the locations where they were found, and the lack of any crucial components like the black box only deepened the mystery surrounding the final moments of MH370. Section 6. The labyrinth of theories. In the absence of concrete evidence, a labyrinth of theories emerged, each attempting to explain the inexplicable disappearance of MH370. Some experts pointed to a catastrophic mechanical failure, a sudden decompression, or an electrical fire, which could have disabled the communication systems and left the plane flying on autopilot until it ran out of fuel. Others proposed more sinister scenarios, like a deliberate hijacking or a rogue pilot deliberately steering the plane off course. Conspiracy theories flourished, ranging from alien abductions to deliberate acts of terrorism. Yet without concrete evidence, the disappearance of MH370 remained a perplexing puzzle, a chilling reminder of the mysteries that can lie hidden beneath the surface of our world. Section 7. An unending vigil, families awaiting answers. For the families of the 227 souls on board MH370, the tragedy transformed into an unending nightmare. Their grief was compounded by the lack of closure, the agonizing absence of definitive answers. They waited, hoped, and prayed for any news, their lives forever entangled with the mystery of the vanished plane. Their resilience in the face of unimaginable loss was a testament to the enduring strength of the human spirit. They became advocates, demanding answers, pushing for continued searches, and keeping the memory of their loved ones alive. Their unwavering hope was that one day the mystery would be solved, bringing them the closure they desperately sought. Section 8. MH370, an enduring enigma. The disappearance of Malaysia Airlines Flight MH370 remains one of the most perplexing mysteries in aviation history. Despite extensive search efforts and numerous investigations, the exact sequence of events leading to its disappearance remains unknown. The lack of a definitive explanation has fueled speculation and conspiracy theories, but the truth, as elusive as the wreckage itself, continues to elude us. MH370 stands as a stark reminder of the power of the unknown, a chilling testament to the fact that even in our technologically advanced age, some mysteries remain unsolved. The search for answers may continue, driven by the hope that one day the truth will emerge from the depths, offering solace to the families and finally laying this tragic enigma to rest.